Hello, friends. I'm gonna pull my hair back. Just gonna kind of get started here. Let's see.
Mama.
I guess I can't share anymore. I don't know. But I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild Impossible. Sure, you can have some. Wet n Wild Impossible Primer Base. I got it off Amazon for like $5. And I really like it. I just kind of place it where I'm oily. And just kind of let it sit. And I am going to show you my makeup that feels and looks like magic. But it is just easy peasy, affordable makeup. I'm going to show you my one compact. I'm going to place it on as like the Cheetah HAC. And yeah, we'll go from there. Let's see, you gotta, nope. So my one compact, I'm gonna apply it all with the multitasker brush. So this has all of my makeup in it, which is so freaking cool. So I'm just gonna kind of get started and I'm going to apply, what am I gonna do first? I'm gonna do my main highlight first. So my main highlight is going to be like the truest color to my skin tone, and I mix two colors. I mix amber and candlelit right now because I am between colors because of it's not winter but it's not summer yet. So I'm literally just tapping in, and I'm going to place this in its own specific area. Okay, it's super easy. And then we will blend. Sometimes I do this with my finger, but I really like doing it with the brush. I'm gonna kind of hit. No, but we'll go get your makeup. Oh, you don't want your makeup? I'm just gonna kind of brush that around my nose right there because I have some redness. I'm gonna hit down here. Get that chin. And then I'm going to blend it all out with the blend brush, which is more of like a light coverage brush. So I'm placing this kind of like all over. I'm going to hit just a little here because I do have that redness. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with my brightening highlight, which is going to replace like your traditional concealer. And this is linen that I'm using. So I'm gonna just kind of pop that in right here. And then right here, kind of like that instant like facelift. And then I'm just gonna kind of clean that brush off onto my eyelids. So super easy. I do like a couple here, here, and I'll throw some in right here. So next I'm going to go in with my contour, and I mix colors. You don't have to mix colors. I mix Stone and Astoria, and I'm just going to fill this in up here. So everything is going in its own specific area, and it's just so easy. And then I'm just going to kind of bring it down the nose. And with cream, a little goes a long way. Okay. I'm going to hit the jaw. Char. Gonna chisel out that jaw. Okay. And then I'm going to flip over to that smaller end of the multitasker and go into Astoria. And I'm just going to kind of line that bottom lid. And then I'm going to just kind of... I'm going to put some there and we'll see what that does, okay? Now we're going to do those cheekbones, and I'm just kind of trying to go quick. I'm not feeling blah today. So I figured maybe doing some makeup would help me get out of that funk. Okay, so my 3 custom colors are on, and I'm ready to blend. So again, this is a very light coverage. This is our blend brush. All of our brushes are double-ended. No, boo, you gotta sit on your own. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just start blending. You need to sit. Excuse my needy 2-year-old. So I'm just lightly, and I'm kind of holding the other end of the brush. And I'm like stippling and going in like circular motions. You cannot stand on me like that. No. And then I'm just going to kind of hit that inner eye. That eyelid. No, boo. No. No. I don't need to be covered up.
Yes.
I love this brush. This is probably one of my absolute favorites besides the blush and bronzer brush. I love this brush for just that light coverage go-to look, especially in the summertime with like the heat and everything. Come on, girl, you're knocking stuff over. So I'm just gonna kind of blend all of this. I've got some eczema going on. My skin is not liking allergies or whatever is going on. I don't know. Oh, you got your blankie? So I'm just lightly blending all of that in. And look at that. We went from this, like you can see my skin underneath it, to this is blended very natural, even skin tone, very light coverage. I am a light coverage girl. I like my light coverage unless I have like, I need to go somewhere fancy or I just want to feel fancy or just look super, super nice. I don't know. I love a light coverage. Light to medium coverage. But like I said, unless it's like a wedding or a baby shower or just something like that, then I'll go full coverage. But it just depends on my mood. Like that's like the perk of this makeup. It all depends on the tool that you're using, and each one of these colors that I applied, everything has coverage, which is amazing. I always forget to do the jaw. And I'll probably add more contour. I always start with little, and then because you can always go back in and add, but you can't take away. Okay. So I am going to go back in with my contour with the smaller end of this. I'm just going to kind of add a little more where I want it. Just like that. And I'm going to leave it. So you can still see it's a little there. You don't want to over blend. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with some Bella bronzer. This is a cream bronzer. This is a cream bronzer as well, tan lines. I usually just mix them, but I love bronzer. You don't have to use a bronzer, but it gives you that like warmth back to your skin that I just feel like everybody needs. Like you've been at the pool or the lake or the beach or a baseball game. And then I just kind of clean that brush off onto my neck, and you don't need a lot. Like I've had this one for like 2 years. So then I'm just going to lightly go like circular motions and kind of stipple right under where I placed that contour. So this is not something you have to do. It's just something I personally like to do. So it just gives you that warmth. And I place it above that contour over here and kind of hit the nose, and voila. So now I'm going to go in with a lip and cheek, okay? I'm going to use Tropicana, this really pretty color here. I'll swatch it for you. It's like a peachy orangey. There you go. Super, super pretty. I'm going to go with that fluffy end. And I'm just going to dab in. You can see I have some product. I'm going to place it right up here. Super, super easy. And I kind of let it sit for a second so it can warm up to my skin. And then I just go in with my finger. And this is a semi-gloss. Yes, this one. No, 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 no. That one. There you go. Put it on your lips. So gorgeous. I love those peachies. So now I'm just gonna blend that up. I kind of bring it down a little bit too on the cheeks. And then I am gonna go in a little bit with my brightening. And see, this is where I told you, like, you can add more if you choose. So I'm gonna add a little bit more brightening here because I feel like I need it. Just like this. Just kind of blend it out. It's like that instant facelift. Like, it just creates that lift. And then if you want more coverage anywhere else, you can definitely just kind of dip your brush back in. I do kind of go back in with that lighter color, and I go right underneath that contour. Hi, Kay. Just to kind of chisel out that contour. I'm just kind of blend it in a little bit. I am going to go in right here because I am red. Okay, okay. And voila. All of my colors are on. You can add more, less, do what you need to do. I'm going to show you our new Solstice Balm. This is like, it's an illuminator without the shimmer. So it's like this light pinky color. And I'm just going to go in. It's really sheer. And this is going to replace like my illuminator. Just kind of give me that dewy look. It's still going to catch that light. Which is very, very natural. The Cupid's bow. Yes, you can have some. And then I mean, I guess you could do your, I wear glasses, so usually I don't do my nose. But look how pretty that is. Just that really pretty glow. Yeah, do your nose. And then we can even take what's left on this brush. You can see I've got, like I said, I've got some eczema going on. There's allergies, I'm not really sure what it is. Just kind of take that redness out. But look at that. How stinking fun. So now I'm going to show you brows. I'm going to go in with our line brush, our brow wax, and I'm going to fill my brows in with an eyeshadow. So I'm going to squirt my brow wax with some setting spray just to kind of activate it, and take the spoolie end of the line brush, and I'm just going to wiggle some of this brow wax through. No, boo-boo, you don't want any of this. So you don't need a whole lot, but I love the fluffy brow look. So it just kind of separates those hairs and keeps that powder in, okay? So we'll let that dry for a second. I'm just gonna kind of hit those eyelids, kind of blend a little bit more here. Okay, now I'm gonna go with the other end, this really nice angled brush, and I'm gonna go to my second layer, and I'm gonna go to my color Coal, and this is the color that I fill my brows with. And I'm just gonna line these bad boys. So while I fill these in, if you have been wanting to try this makeup, I can personally color match you, complimentary. You would send me a makeup free selfie standing inside in front of a window about 3 feet back. Neutral colored shirt, any overhead lighting turned off. That way we just get that really pretty natural lighting. And I can color match you. And your picture stays confidential. I don't share it. And then we go from there. You can build your own custom compact. That is the beauty of this. So like each one of these colors is magnetic. So when you run out, you replace what you need when you need it. So no more buying a compact for just like 2 colors and then throwing it away because you don't use the other ones when it runs out. So like the eyeshadows start at $12. And those larger tins, like your contour, your foundation, your concealer, those are $14 a piece. And they're paraben-free, sulfate-free, fragrance-free, cruelty-free. I think there's like 12 ingredients in this compared to what's in some of the other makeup, which is super, super crazy to me. And I never really thought about ingredients with makeup. I used to use MAC, and I'm not bashing MAC. I still like it. I haven't used it since switching to this a little over 2 years ago. But my colors never really matched, like looking back at it. I don't know. And it was $36 for just a bottle of foundation. Versus a 10 is only $14. So I'm going to fill these brows in a little more. I need to pluck and trim. I'm going to hit that tail a little more. Okay, I think I'm going to stop with brows. I could literally like spend forever on my brows. One, because I can't see because I wear glasses, so I'm just kind of winging it. Okay, we're just going to call that done. I am going to take that blend brush and go into some Vanilla Dust setting powder. We have a pressed setting powder. So I'm just going to kind of grab some of that. I set under the eye right here on the side of the nose because I do wear glasses. And I am oily, so I'll set like in that T-zone. I go around the nose with it. Yes, boo. And then just for personal preference, I kind of go right underneath that contour just a little bit. It helps if you're wearing a mask and stuff that doesn't transfer. But just hitting those oily spots. Here, I'll just give you some. There you go. And I'm just gonna kind of let that sit, and then we'll come back and dust it off. It's my shorts. Now I'm gonna go in with some mascara, and then we will be done. So I'm going in with L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This is a primer. No, you can't have any of those. I think I got this at Ulta for like $5 or $6. But if you're not using a primer with your mascara, you need to try it. Can you stop touching that, please? Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Sky High Mascara. And I'm gonna just apply. I'm gonna wiggle closest. I don't know where your poppet is. 1 second, Em. Wow, there's your poppet. I'm not going to stick the wand back in the tubing. I'm going to rotate my wand. And just kind of go from the base all the way to the end. Can you stop, please? Okay, I guess we won't go outside if you're not going to listen. That's what I thought. So look at that, just one coat. And then whatever's left, I'm going to hit that lower lash line. And bam. We'll let it dry a little bit. So I'm going to go in one more time. I kind of wiggle, like I said, at like closest to that lash line first. And then I'm gonna like wiggle and bring it up. So I have lashes, they're just very short, like very short. So mascara helps a lot with adding that length for me. I haven't used the lip and cheek. Please stop kicking that. In so long. Tropicana is definitely an OG, but she's a good one. Okay, let's go ahead, go back in the tube one more time. Now I'm just gonna kind of hit those ends, add a little bit of length. Cover you up. Okay, so mascara is on. You are covered up. Now we just got to go back and I'm just going to dust off any of that translucent powder. You have to stop touching that, please. The 2-year-old that doesn't listen. I guess it's nap time, huh?
No.
That's what I thought. So dust off any extra powder. But look how gorgeous. To me, and this is a light coverage. Light coverage look. So I used my one compact, my one brush. I showed you an eyebrow brush, and I did apply it with my multitasker, which you don't have to. You can use your finger. I do it all the time. You need to stop. You're not listening. Here's your writer. So, easy peasy 3D foundation. I asked you to stop. I asked you to stop. I asked you to stop. Ugh. So emotional. You're so emotional. Yeah. So, one compact, easy peasy. It's not magic. It's just makeup. Filter free. Like I said, light coverage. Kind of just on the go. So if you ladies need anything, I would love to get this in your hands. One compact, a couple brushes, and you're good to go. So thanks for hanging out with our crazy, messy, loud lives here. We'll be back, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments.
Bye.